Hello everyone, the name is me, Little Crazy, but you can call me Crazy. Now this is going to be more of an experiment to see how this would work on the channel and to see if you guys even like it. So if you do, you know what to do. Several months ago, we had a cat with mysterious skin allergies that we couldn't find the cause of. He was adopted as a special needs cat, with the adopters understanding the circumstances. We just got an update and they had decided to get him a full allergy panel to find out what he's allergic to. It's people. The cat is allergic to human dander. Well, how the turntables. Reblog if you daydream a lot. This includes letting your ideas, stories, and headcanons marinate in your head on a daily basis to the point of not writing any of it down because you're either afraid of how it will turn out or too fucking lazy to write that shit down. If daydreaming were a profession, I'd be a billionaire. Oh my gosh! I have 2 hands and 3 foots. Oh, poor little dude. I have never seen an animal look more distressed. Oh, poor little... I'm not sure what that is. I did not order this box of cats. How are you complaining? Look at its face. It's literally making the face. My dad was taking me driving and after I parked, I got out of and checked, then shouted, "I'm straight." Well, at least my parking job is. And my dad slams his hand onto the dashboard and goes, "Couldn't have waited until college to make that joke. Now I owe your mother $10. I didn't even think you wouldn't admit it yet." That's the story of how my parents had been betting on when I'd come out. That's Kesham, you lucky boy. You got to do everything awesome in the Pokemon world. It's not fair anymore. Never got to grow up, spend time with his family, or have a family of his own. He has a 5th grade education at best. He's essentially homeless. And the only friend he retains through all of his travels is a mouse. He's literally writing the god of oceans like a fucking flying horse. Do you think he gives a rat's ass about his education? America doesn't. Is there a word that mixes between angry and sad? Consider disgruntled, miserable, desolated. Smear. 2 types of people. Somebody say experiment? Yeah. I just want to be called cute and beautiful like 23/7. Why not 24? Snack breaks. There's something very satisfying about buying office lights, but I'm not quite sure how to explain that feeling. The illusion of productivity. That's it. That's the feeling. Lasers were once a huge scientific breakthrough. Now we use them to play with cats. Computers were once a huge scientific breakthrough. Now we use them to look at cats. Conclusion? Science was made for cats. You know what's dumb? The concept of treating adolescents like children through the entirety of their teenage years. And then around age 17, pulling a complete 180 and expecting them to decide within the next couple of years what they want to do with the rest of their lives. You put it into words. Fun fact! The average person would walk past a murderer about 36 times in their lifetime. I like how this is called a fun fact. It's fun because they didn't decide to murder you. Getting annoyed after illegally downloading music when it turns out to be bad quality. Hashtag, this isn't what I didn't pay for. I never understood the thigh gap thing. Everyone has a thigh gap if your fucking stance is wide enough. But they're talking about a thigh gap when your legs are together. The fuck, who would wanna date someone who isn't a power stance at all time? Welcome to another session of Tumblr posts. Pizza shop workers took down a armed robber, but when police took off his mask, they discovered he was their old boss. What kind of Scooby-Doo shit is this? Don't you just love how mental disorders are basically buy one get 7 free? I didn't even want the first one. My mom made me buy it. Mine is a family heirloom passed down through generations. Me, circa early 18,000s, paying a stable boy a few coppers to ride overnight to deliver you an urgent letter with a thick wax seal that after you struggle to break open, it just says BITCH in tiny little writing. No. You don't understand the true level of spiteful here. The sender of the letter didn't pay for the post in 18,000. The receiver did. You just made your enemy pay for the privilege of being insulted. Oh my god, so I was talking to a buddy in psychology, and then this kid who looked exactly like him and gave him a book he'd forgotten at home. And I went, holy shit, you have a twin? And he was like, yeah, his name's Jason. And I was like, huh? I thought your name was Jason. Long story short, I have, in my math class. When someone doesn't understand my SpongeBob reference from 2002. Merp. Fuck sleeping in a graveyard. Makes me wonder about reincarnation.
Makes me wonder about soulmates.
Makes me think dark stone probably soaks up sunlight and that's the warmest place around for a fox nap. And these concludes Tumblr posts. Number 3. A vampire masturbating in front of a mirror. Ha! Bet you didn't see that coming. It's nice that we get to die someday. Imagine being immortal and suddenly remembered all the embarrassing things you did in the last 2,000 years. Horrible. Oh, jeez. What's wrong? Just remembered the time in 1654 when the tavern maid said, "Enjoyeth thy meal." I replied to this, "Thee as well." Ah ha ha, blah blah blah. Or as I like to call it, bottom text. What is you with LO people sexualizing everything? Making jokes about keyboard smashing being gay culture is fine, but why do you want to go out of your way to exclude race people from jokes? It's unnecessary. This can't be real. What if your favorite character found your blog and then confronted you about it? I'm not your husband. I'm not your troll either. Why are you calling me trash? Embarrassment squink is a phenomenon I have been feeling literally my entire life, but I never knew there was an actual term for it. Except secondhand embarrassment, I guess. But it's not quite the same. There's being embarrassed for someone else, and then there's being unable to sit through shows like The Office and Parks of Recreation even though you know they're good. Funny shows that everyone references all the time and you want to understand, but you can't watch it without wanting to run out of the room screaming, "Oh my god, I can't!" Ah! All sitcoms ever. All of them. 100%. This is me. This is my life. If there is even the slightest bit of awkwardness, I want to curl up and die. Any form of live TV is torture because oh god, what if someone messes up and what if there's an awkward pause? What if? One time my mom was getting a medical procedure done and I had to come with her because she couldn't drive afterwards, and they were showing some talk show on the TV in the waiting room, and I had to sit outside because I literally couldn't deal with it. There's a term for this? I want to write a D&D campaign, but just play it by myself and DM myself. I have been informed that this is called writing a book. There has to be a long German word for a feeling. Look, I don't disagree with you on any major points of fact or opinion, but you are being such a smug, pretentious bastard about it that I want to shove your face in regardless. Oh, I'm going to butcher this. Walterschopschurkeit. You're not wrong. You're just an asshole. What a wonderful language. Now, if only I could say it. Volt, heirs, Ob share kite. Nice. I'll likely have to write that down. Death offers a game for your life. You decide on D&D. I assume you've never played? I asked. The cloaked figure across from me shook their head slowly. Great, I said. I'll be the DM. I'll walk you through everything. First, character creation. 6 hours later, Death sat leaned over the table with a Mountain Dew in one hand and a D20 in the other. Their hood has thrown back to reveal a bleached, grinning skull. We were in the company of 4 infernals from the depths of the abyss. Don't remember which of us invited each of them. Turned out we had quite a few friends in common. Rolled a 1. Oh, tough luck, I said with a smile. See, this is the exact reason why I want to play in D&D. It's so fun.
Can someone explain to me what Billy just did?
This can be applied to literally any moment in time since the day Billy was born. No, this was on Twitter, but still bear with me. Huh. Google Map travel options. 20 minutes by car, 1 hour by bus, 2 hours by bike, 2.5 hours by horse, 3 hours carried by orcs who think you have the ring, 6 minutes carried by eagles for reasons that are their own.